the dark. Nobody was there.
All the internet is working fine. Sorry about that. It was just, it usually goes 0 and then we appear.
But it went 0, black.
And then just like every week, my mum turns to me and says a question where I'm like, you do nothing, mum. You do this. You do nothing but this. Yeah. Hello and welcome to the Lucy Show, week 1 of 4. It's not the summer edition, but we forgot the central heating was on.
Yes.
So
and it's warm.
So yes, I'm wondering where to put my hair up, but unfortunately that doesn't make me look that attractive. And got to use what my mother gave me, which is going to be HRT in a minute. Hello everybody and welcome to the Lucy Show. My name is Lucy Orchard and this is my mother, Christine Collis, and she is my producer. When I say producer,
I produced you.
There we go. And that's it, isn't it? Really,
I am so much help here. I don't know how you'd be able to manage, because if it wasn't for me doing what I do, who'd be looking?
Exactly. In comedian speak, I think
Be kind.
Don't worry, I'm not going to sexually assault you like the rest of the comedian world. No, in comedian speak, I think I would be the foil. I'm the straight man.
Okay.
Because you're the one that always gets the good lines.
Oh, is that because I make a map?
Yeah, and I'm the one with the short, fat, hairy legs. Hey, that's a bit of a more compromised reference.
I've got an epilator you can use.
Yes, you have. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Let's bring up the chat and see what we've got going on. Yeah, it's been quite a nice day today. My mum and I haven't been in work, and we aren't in work tomorrow. So up yours for the old 0% alcohol. This one, real alcohol.
Yeah. It's not a school night.
It's not a school night for us.
No.
I'm literally sweating at the back of my hair. This is like sexy calm talk, but it's like, I've got a right sweat on at the back.
If only we had a fan.
So we've got from obviously your first production. Hi Mum, hi Ray, hi to Mum's sidekick, and welcome to the Christine Show.
Hi darling.
Still doing it well. And then we've got on the chat, we've got a new viewer, Zad Jan. Hi. And how are you? Well, I think I can't avoid the old Meghan Markle opportunity. I'm really well, thanks for asking.
Where are you from?
And then hello from New Zealand. Hello, lovely ladies. Mwah. Hello, Lou. Good morning, darling. Teammate Wheeler's on. Hello, Lucy from Steve Jeffrey.
Hello.
I don't know what it is with Steve. I know it annoys people, Welsh people with Asdas. We always say Asdas. We don't say Asda. I say Steve Jeffries.
Is it Jeffrey?
It's Jeffrey, and I say Steve Jeffries. And he's in my phone as Steve Jeffries, and I tell him to ring Steve Jeffries. And every now and again, I get his name right, and she goes, "There is no Steve Jeffrey in your contacts." And I'm like, "She's with me." Pictures go my back. Hello and welcome. Tell me where you are, what you're doing. Are you overheating as well? I would say this is the perimenopause, but no, we just forgot the heat was on, and all of a sudden, we absolutely sweated. We got Archer's Cats people watching as well. Hello, meow. If you're lucky, this is one of the weeks where Kitty jumps onto the plinth where the camera's held and starts licking herself. And it's sort of like when Star Trek, the Next Generation, the first one, when they're going through an asteroid battle. No, my cat's just cleaning itself next to the camera. So I like to start the show with the Lucy update. Oh, look at that, Bonadar Ray. Hello, Noel. Hello, Christine. And Sidekick Lucy. I'm here, but I haven't finished lunch yet.
Lunch?
1 second. Ray, you're diabetic. You should have had lunch hours ago.
And I didn't realise there was such a time difference.
I know. He's only in Swansea.
Who knew it?
Louise can have breakfast because she's in New Zealand. Do you see how that works, Ray?
It's almost supper time.
So I'm going to start it off with a bit of professionalism. Oh, hello from Indiana. Hello, Jason.
Hello, Jason.
Hello, Jason. So let's bring up the banners. Let's see if I can do a bit of professionalism under these heat. This is like extreme streaming. I'd love a stream right now. Lucy update. So I like to start off in like an honesty situation. So hi, my name is Lucy, and it's been 3 days since my last injury. I picked the cat up because the cat was about to bolt somewhere, and she used my arm as a springboard. So I got a lovely circular bruise where she used the plinth, and also quite a deep scratch. My arm went very bruisey right away. So obviously I asked my mate Leona if I was going through sepsis, or whether or not I had tetanus. And then over the next day, the bruises arrived. So it was like, I haven't got sepsis.
No.
It's bruise. But hey, welcome to being the granddaughter of a hypochondriac. I'm 3rd generation. I'm dying.
I'm not a hypochondriac. I'm just accidentally.
Oh, you're the opposite of hypochondriac. You fell over yesterday walking out of a door, not even into a door. She walked out of the door, caught herself on a handle. I saw my mum's doing the backward run, and she looked at me and she went, I'm okay.
I'm fine.
Because at this point, I believe myself included, we're both in the bracket of people saying we had a fall.
Yes.
Not that we fell.
No.
No.
And today, even though Lucy said, you know that your finger is very close to that knife
I
edge.
stopped her from doing, she had a knife balanced like that, and she was doing something, and her knuckle just kept swinging back and forth like the Indiana Jones pendulum. She just kept going right close to that blade, and she went, I think I know what I'm doing. Then I'm in the living room and I hear,
Can I have a plaster?
Can you get me a plaster, please? And then in true Jaws fashion, I had to get a bigger plaster because
It wouldn't stop bleeding.
I would like to say we're adults and we can supervise each other, but no, sorry, love, you're on your own and I got no one to help me. Oh, look at that. Hello from Leona. I just mentioned you from my injury, from you let me know that I don't have sepsis and I don't have
any sense.
Any tetanus. I was like, when's the last time I had a tetanus jab? Because it's meant to be every 10 years. Well, like,
oh my gosh, I can't think of the last time I had one. About 30 years ago.
The same for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe longer.
No. I would have had one as a child.
Well, I know you had one when you were a child, when the dog bit you.
Exactly. And I was about 7, so about 33 years ago.
You weren't 7, darling. You were about 5.
No, I was in junior school. I was in J1. I remember I was in J1.
She wasn't. She was teeny tiny.
Well, how young do you want to make it that you left me unattended? Well, not attended. Your grandparents were there. My grandparents were there. So technically unattended.
Because the doctor who we were friendly with, and you called that nurse not very nice name, and you were this big.
She was trying to stab you in the face. What do you expect? I'm Welsh. I don't care if I look like a little blonde cherubin with blood pissing out of my face. She was trying to stick a stitch in my face, so I told her to, I called her a cow, which, you know, when you're that big, that's the C word. She loves it when I do that. Okay. Also, nope, I've had a busy day. Also, hi, Jason. And then we've got hi, Ray, because we are a community. No, remember when you needed stitches? Mum, remember when you needed stitches? Also,
yes, I do, because Noel had to dress me. I was
where's
literally.
this? Is it not when you cut your hand when you drove?
Yeah.
Right.
I wasn't dressed at the time.
Mum was cleaning up a wine glass, weren't you?
Well, obviously, it's a receptacle for liquid.
It could have been a fruit juice. Could have been a fruit juice glass.
In those days. And I sliced through my hand.
I don't remember not having to dress you, but I do remember you driving the car like this.
No, I couldn't get dressed, could I? I couldn't stop the blood, so Noel had to dress me. And I went to the hospital, and Noel took you to stage.
Oh. Don't worry, guys. It wasn't stage truck. I was only 10.
Stagecoach or something. Like
Something
that.
like no. Not. I was a bus driver. It was some sort of Amdram kiddies, look after people thing.
Yeah.
Child activity, not look after people thing. It wasn't a carer situation.
No.
Let's have a look. Also remember when you told me to grow up when I had stitches taken out as a kid. Oh,
I
if you
know.
were also related to me, keep these mother dearest stories coming in. You're a fucking delight.
Yeah, I am. In fact, to make it easier for Noel to help him to pass out far more quickly, I counted the stitches as they took them out. 22.
Was that in his leg?
Yeah.
Oh, minging. Right, who else we got? Polly, Miss Barbados is back.
Oh, how was the cricket?
She is devoted to the cricket. Honestly, next Christmas, West Indies. I don't know if any of those words made sense for cricketing fans, but that's all I've got in my arsenal. She's excited.
That's football. Arsenal.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll do the jokes. Hey, but I didn't get your joke. I am related to you. We got so excited, Polly. Polly, I'll be ringing you straight after this fucking show. What else have we got? That's, believe it or not, right? I'm going to show you what just happened. All right. This is the wireless mouse I use to get the comments up. This is the laser mouse I just grabbed.
We use don't. Where's Kitty?
It's the other one she reacts to.
Oh,
No,
right.
I'm not saying I'm cat mad, but I just grabbed the wrong.
The wrong mouse.
I grabbed the wrong mouse. No, Lou, I'm not trying to do a New Zealand accent. I am sweating. Oh, I'm sweating like a nun in an STD clinic.
You're sitting next to the radio.
Yeah, I know. What else have we got? Did you say stagecoach? No, it would have been something like stage stars or something. Stagecoach is a company that does normal sort of domestic coaches. Help me with the word. Public transport. For Christ. Yes, but then Stage Truck is a company I used to work for who does trucks for the industry.
And then this other stage thing is for children in Amdram.
It's for precocious children who think they're going to make it. Yeah.
So you take your child to school on Saturday morning and drop them off, and then you get somebody else to pick them up in the afternoon.
Yes, your parents.
Yes.
And then Ray has put, who hasn't broken a wine glass and cut themselves washing it up? They're so thin, it's a crime. I know, and it's why really you should always have help.
Because you can't put them in the dishwasher because it makes them cloudy.
Exactly. Who else have we got? Yes, so, right, the Lucy update. So, injury.
What, you haven't done that already?
Tick. On the weekend, I saw my friend Jane and Bernie, and we went to a local hostelry, and we had lots of lovely drinks, and it was lovely to see them. And I'd like to just record the moment that I actually met up with people that were just locals.
Well, they're local in their area.
Yeah, I do like going to my pub and seeing the locals, but it's very cash. It's very, they're there, I'm there. They may not be there, I may not be there. But to actually have plans and to organise to see some. That's event management, especially as both of us, Jane and myself, met doing event management. The difficulty in getting event management people to actually meet up, you need to do an itinerary. you need a tour book. You need to work out all the parking, all the routes, times,
The dates.
Yeah.
Availability.
In fairness, I did invite a few other people. I started a Facebook group up for it, your messenger thingy for it, because it was easier than having lots of different messages. And I said, can't wait to see you on Friday. And my friend went, Saturday. That's right, I changed it. So yes, Leona, my niece went to Stagecoach in Tiverton for singing, dancing, and acting stuff.
Stagecoach.
Is it Stagecoach?
It is. You see, I was right, and you told me I was wrong.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to believe there are quite a few play on words involving the word stage. Okay,
Because they're
Stagecoach.
coaching you for the stage.
And then only 30 years later, there I am having a fag at a bus stop. Went up to 2 stagecoach drivers. I went, here, so how long you got to work for them to keep your license? And they went, 2 years. I went, fuck that. And walked off. Didn't the acting lessons work? Most companies will give you your driver's license in that area of work in exchange for 1 year of employment. 2 years, no thanks.
Oh, to put up with window lickers. Small children screaming and shouting on a bus. They should have adult buses and children's buses.
You can't talk about people from Columpton like that. Sorry. Local gag. Moving on. Mum, you've been part of this in for 5 minutes. Right.
Excuse me, but they're advertising on the TV adult-only cruises where people don't want children on the boat.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly.
I went on an adult-only cruise.
Yes.
And it makes it sound a lot more salacious. It was actually a singles cruise, which makes you think, oh, well, that's Sambuca at 3 a.m. No. It was divorcees and widowers. It was people that were on their own and didn't have anyone else to travel with and probably didn't like anyone else to travel with.
Is that why the company was called
Solo Cruises? Yes, and I was in my 30s and I was in my 20s. Right? And I wanted to go to Egypt. Fun fact, a woman at a clairvoyant night, in the days when they would record the session on a cassette tape for you. She went, I'm going to go to Egypt. It's going to be a really important place to me. And I'm like, have you seen how pale I am? I would literally, like baking paper in Niagara, left in for 2 hours.
Papyrus.
So then I went on holiday to Disneyland with
Don't even go there.
a sham. That's where I went with. We went to the Escott Centre. Now the Escott Centre, fun fact, it's little pockets of the world, but they've Disneyfied it. I mean, there's cultural appropriation.
Oh, so
and then you stick ears on it.
Yes, but with a Sphinx. All cute.
Oh, they would have
like
had a
kittens.
Mickey Mouse Sphinx or something like that.
Kittens.
Something like you could go to the entirety of the globe and see people's culture bastardized.
Tom and Jerry. No, he's not Disney, is he?
No, but I did go there. That's MGM. And so I went to Egypt and that, and I thought, well, dear, I don't feel like this is a landmark occasion. And then when I had the opportunity to go to Egypt, Jason, I'm not putting that up on the screen. And she's not wearing her glasses. Oh, hang on. You have to watch the latest Julie Nolk video about making the adult video. It's hilarious. Brilliant. Thank you for changing the subject. So yes, I did. And Ernan and I made friends, and he was in his 80s and I was in my 20s. It was brilliant. We were the only two that kept getting in trouble. Are you late again? We're like, what are you going to do? There was a bar. Right, where did I get to? Right. Stop distracting me. Noel's laughing profusely. Leona, bus wankers. Thank you. That's the actual terminology that Mum's looking for, because Leona doesn't like buses and has spread the hatred through her family.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. So this monumental moment, was like a pin number. That's throwing me. So there were 4 female truck drivers all at the same time at a workshop. So we had a picture taken. And I had my hair in a clip, and because all the other girls were a lot prettier than me, I quickly took my hair down to make it look like I wasn't this girl guider that had taken a wrong turn on an orienteering trip.
I'm getting my truck badge.
Oh, someone's invited their carer. And my hair looked even worse. And it was at that point I got a message from my mate, my best friend Leona, best friend Leona, going, when did you last brush your hair?
Oh, Leona.
And I thought, what does she mean? I looked at the picture. Oh, God, I looked awful. By this point, the girls had posted it everywhere and tagged me. And the answer was, I don't know.
Truthful. Honesty always pays.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so then after I had the lovely meeting of 4 ladies all in one workshop, I went to the quarry, and there was Sandra and the lovely lady from Westcott's Aggregates, serving your aggregate needs. Big fans, Lou and I are big fans. I had to deliver there once. I took a selfie. They're just so happy about delivering stone. It's really lush. I realised, Leona, we need to get more hobbies. Leona put, "You're beautiful. Your hair needed help." Thanks, babe.
Anyway, with you and Leona being globetrotters.
That's illegal as well. Right. Right. So what I wanted to mention, last thing I wanted to mention was I found this week going through a load of my stuff. Now, you should be able to read it. It's the Duke of Edinburgh Award record book. And they say that you never forget your Duke of Edinburgh. Okay. Did you know for my Duke of Edinburgh, I did ceramics?
Yes.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was shocked to read this. I successfully completed the course using a range of techniques, coiling, slabbing, which I immediately read as stabbing. So I was like, oh, they trained me. I mean, this school was, you paid so well.
I know.
Stabbing and throwing, slabbing and throwing. She focused particularly on coiling, resulting in a pot for plants and throwing several pots while she turned the bases to finish. The only ceramic work I remember making in junior school was an ashtray. This left me completely.
Oh, but you'd be in senior school to do
Yes, I was 15.
Mm. Well, you know, I paid for that.
Didn't fucking keep the pot though, did you?
No.
No. It's not like I can go, oh yeah, that pot over there on the shelf. No. Bin.
Darling, you know, some things you just have to look at the aesthetics.
Ready for this one? Badminton.
Wow.
Wow. In print, I did a sport. Yeah. Lucy's regularly played during the now it looks like sperm term.
Spring term.
Spring term. She understands the laws of the game and plays to a good standard. Thank you.
So it was a different thing to a cross,
Yeah.
but similar.
Now, I went to Air Cadets, which I'm trying to work out how to explain to my Antipodean and our
National
American cousins.
service, but consensual.
Yeah, a consensual national service. Well done. So,
Again, something I paid for.
hang on.
No,
£2. Hang on, £2.20 a week in subs.
Noel was in the.
Yeah, I know, but I did. This was purely me signing up because it was external to the school. So in my school, they offered the Duke of Edinburgh, and they said, "Right, girls, do you want to do Duke of Edinburgh?" And I went, "Absolutely." And they went, "Brilliant. Just need to write an essay about why you deserve it, and we'll pick the best." I said, "So what?" They said, "You just need to compete with everybody else in your year. There's 100 girls in your year, and we're going to do top 20. I said, "Why? I've got to compete." "But I can do it at Air Cadet, so I'm competing. I'll be over there." There you go. I failed. I passed the first challenge, competing. You can do it for fucking free. £2.20 a week in subs, and they had a tuck shop. So, so I finally went to Air Cadets, and I have to say it was the making of me. I finally had friends locally.
You learned how to march.
I learned how to march. I learned how to use a mag light. Still using those skills.
You can take a rifle apart and put it back together in umpteen seconds.
I'm a marvellous marksman. I've got my RAF and my ATC, and I was considered for Devon women.
Queen's Flight.
Yes, I went on the Kitty Hawk. I absolutely adored it. But then it finally got round to us doing our expedition. We were keen, but we weren't necessarily orienteering. Also, Hobbsy had a bloody broken leg. So we had a man down delivered to the camp.
Manda.
And there was at one point where we had to go up a hill and down a hill. And the checkpoint was there, and the checkpoint was there. And we met these builders. Now, this is classic 90s. Could you imagine this story happening now? We said, "Here, mate, we've got to go from here to there. We can't really be bothered." So they said, "Right, everyone, get in the back of the works van. We all climbed in the back. He put a tarpaulin over us, drove us to the next checkpoint, and we all got out and looked tired.
And dusty.
We basically kidnapped ourselves and delivered ourselves. Amazing. It was yes, I believe one of our proudest moments. I haven't forgot the Duke of Edinburgh. He's not been dead that long. Well, technically speaking, he still lived, because I'm not going to go into that political. No, wait, I was an air cadet, and of course it was all biplanes then, but even so, no, we did that as well. We have air cadets here in New Zealand. Wow, who knew? Good morning to New South Wales. Loz is up. Hello, my love. Louisa, oh my God, hilarious. I know. It's the sort of stuff that is funny until it goes wrong. We are super lucky it didn't go wrong. Ray's but hi, Loz. Let's have a got any chat on there. Oh God, Simon Reed is watching.
Really? Honestly?
As I give my potted history of air cadets.
Honestly?
Honestly, 1 second.
Oh my gosh,
Right.
wasn't he?
I warrant officer.
Yeah.
Michael Bellevue, I forgot we changed time at different weeks. You haven't changed time already, have you? So hang on, Michael, what time is it in Seattle?
We change next week.
Yeah. Jason understands the laws, chooses to ignore them. Yep. Jason, is that your version of the Boys and Girl Scouts we have over here? A little bit, but Air Cadets is the kiddie version of the Air Force. And then you've got Army Cadets and Navy Cadets, and I had standards, so I went Air Cadets.
Noel was an Army cadet, and his cousins were Naval cadets.
Stand by everything I just said. We were able to count over 10 and didn't have to respond to a whistle. No, why don't you tell about your friend who was asked to leave the Samaritans? Why is that? Why has she come into mind? That's Tabitha. Tabitha was notoriously a bad listener, but she didn't do Samaritans as a Duke of Edinburgh charity work.
No,
She did Samaritans for her UCAS college application. Because you can't just be good in school when you're going for your university applications. You've got to have a depth of understanding and social commentary. And she applied to go to Samaritans, and she just couldn't do with all the people being sad and like. Sorry. America changed over a week ago. Did they though? Like inside. Sorry.
Changed into what?
Yeah, exactly. Lars, the Air Cadets is way cooler. I'm smelling Navy.
Air Force Blue,
as in Air Force Blue, not as in Navy. God no. So that was the Lucy update. So that's taken us to past. I always think I only had 4 points, and I thought, oh, this is gonna be a quick show every week. Right. So you nosy buggers, moving on. Right, in Seattle it's 2:20 in the afternoon. We changed maybe 2 weeks ago. Oh, don't go changing. So village update. Now we've had a Banksy pop up in our local town. Saw it today. And when I say Banksy, some kids have found some yellow spray paints and drawn massive knobs on the pavement, just under the CCTV cameras. And this is my love comes out to Matt, because it's a strange way to do it, but this was his coming out story, because it says in big capital letters, Matt is gay. So congratulations, Matt. It's a big turning point in your life, and I hope that your family give you the support that you need. And
I think he needs to go to the doctors, because if his knob is yellow, he's in trouble.
Two of them. Two. He's got double knobbing, and
as a matter of fact, I read a story.
No, not now.
Where a baby was born with two, and they removed one of them.
Okay, right, okay. And everyone always wonders what's that useless piece of skin attached to the penis, and everyone says, "The man." Sorry. What was that? The 80s one's their joke back. No, keeping it. Oh, hang on. We know just put Yippee Village update. Debbie, lovely to see you, ladies. Hey, Debbie. On Wednesday. Yes. So we've had a bit of art. Now we also had some crime, unlike the art. I don't know if you're familiar with the term yarn bombing. Do you know what a yarn bomber is, ma'am?
Somebody who probably throws a ball of wool at you.
Close. Anyone else? You have to, let's have a look. You have 2 goblin audience on multiple platforms for a quick show. Could have summed it up. Maybe Matt, that's Ray.
Oh.
Maybe Matt is gay as in happy. I hope so, especially if that was a drawing on his penis. I mean, it was about 8 foot.
Yeah, but men think that's 6 inches.
Hello to Canada. Luke Logan joins us. Well done, Canada. I'm loving the international vibes tonight. Hello, loves. Lauren, I hope he signed the paperwork, otherwise it's not official. Yes, I have no idea. I wonder what was in his coming out box. Mavanwi, Sitoiti Mavanwi, sending love. We had a large yellow wombat spray painted on our road. You Aussies, you over here. Just a massive knob. Right.
Perhaps we should start calling them wombats.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, I'd imagine they've got the same use.
So you could say to a fella, is that a wombat in your trousers?
Don't do that. Yarn bombing is cool. Yes, we yarn bomb here all the time.
What is it?
Leona, you make things and put it somewhere. So yes, it's extreme crocheting.
Oh, what they do to post boxes.
Well, funnily enough, we had a lovely Easter scene, and it wasn't Jesus coming back from the dead, because that's
bunnies.
It's bunnies. Everyone knows the bunnies died and went away for a hangover and came back. And unfortunately, it was on the post box, and then it was gone. Now, in previous years,
probably taken by a giant knob.
In the past, it's been taken by the council for health and safety reasons.
What did I say?
I mean, clearing up the offensive graffiti and the massive knobs. Nah, leave it here. A crochet bunny with some eggs.
Oh my godfathers. I'll look into that.
Michael has put, I'll be in Canada this coming Tuesday. Ooh. Get you.
Meet you there.
And then extreme crocheting. Yes. And well done for spelling it crotcheting and not getting it wrong. Crocheting. You've got crocheting in there.
Oh my God.
Do they call it macrame?
No. Crochet is crochet, macrame is macrame.
Well, I love we covered the big topics, and they say we got too political.
If Lizzie was on, we know all about the private crochet sessions.
Right, Lizzie. Where is Lizzie, by the way? Let's have. We've got Lauren. Laugh my ass off. Hope not. Cal be angry with me. The councils are full.
Don't worry, we can crochet you.
Loz has put, and I've had a drink. Councils are full of giant knobs.
I'm sorry.
Is that racist?
Excuse me, don't call me one.
No. Present company excluded. Ray Corner, of course, if you tell a funny story and that doesn't get along, that could be a yarn bombing. Oh, I'll get me coat. Ray. Is that what you wanted? Did you hear? Did the microphone pick that up? Should we change places? Did you pick both the groans up then? We had an emergency. Now, this is the epitome of countryside, not the antithesis. Hayden, if you're watching on catch up, let me know. There was a sheep on its back. 5 messages. 3 minutes later, bang, farmer on his way, and that's what Facebook's for in the country areas.
Yeah.
Now, would you, or would you, and Jason's put, yes, we call it crochet, although the word extreme threw me.
Because they have to be crocheting while climbing down a cliff,
Yeah.
abseiling even.
Now, I don't want to cast aspersions on the users of our local Facebook because, without them, I wouldn't have this section. But if you were going to get lip fillers, would you get them off a special offer on a Facebook group?
No.
I think we've watched too many procedural crime dramas that have had bad people doing it. And I don't agree. Now, hey, who am I to judge? I was born with the perfect pout. Haters be haters. But I mean, I still think I have a top lip that is small, but it pouts out. I have a larger bottom lip than I would say in proportion if I was going to do the whole, how do we look, darlings? It's also my
Coco.
impersonation of our cat Coco. Sorry. I'm ready for my biscuits. But it comes out like that, and I don't understand.
I think anybody who does that is a fool.
It doesn't look nice, and I don't think I want to have 25% off using the code Easter. I want to go to if I wanted to do lip fillers, I want to see some fucker with a certificate on his wall, or her, sorry, sexism, wearing a bloody nice white coat. You know, the ones that don't look like you got them off eBay, like a proper, they send them away to be pressed. I want there to be an actual thread count to this white coat, sturdy buttonholes, the sort that wouldn't get kicked off like sewing bee. I want to see expensive white coat. I want them to offer me.
You want to see the man with a Rolex on his
I want them
wrist.
to offer me spring water, a bottle of spring water as I sit down in their lounge and they've only got some sort of Devon Life, Exmoor Life, Somerset Life, where there are
Life.
houses that I can't afford in it. I don't want to go around to Janine's kitchen.
Oh, no.
Or hear the Mondeo turn up outside. I'm ready to take a drink. Sorry, I'm a dirty bitch tonight. Right, now.
Oh my God, my glass is broken.
No stitches needed, just a refill. Oh man, this is going to overrun. Polly, stand by. I'm ringing you after this show.
Well, maybe tomorrow.
Right, and then we've got Ray. I'm just glad at my age I can still make two ladies groan. I'll definitely get me coat now. Don't forget to wear your coat.
It's a raincoat, darling.
Oh, I don't know what that is. I've got somebody give me spam. Now, in the village with all the trouble that's been brewing. All the trouble.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Some of the kids kicked a dog poo bin, a bin into the canal.
A dog poo bin?
No, well, all bins are dog poo bins
yeah.
now. We don't have dog poo bins in that village, do we?
Any bin will do.
Any bin will do. Trademark. And then somebody put, they've nestled in there was, and these kids also beat the crap out of my stepson the other week. And I was like, let's lead with the top story. Apparently, someone saw a video of it, but it was on Snapchat. Now, parents, if your children are using Snapchat and they show you something on Snapchat, Christine, I'll explain Snapchat to you. I could send a picture of my Pokemon to Leona because that's the only thing I fucking use Snapchat for. But neither of us are on Snapchat.
You use it for that?
But you send a picture and then disappears.
Oh, does it only last for a matter of seconds?
Yes.
So you've got to be quick
to screenshot it.
That is why people who send things on Snapchat have to be ready on the side and front.
I mean, if you would like to look up the former comedian, Chris D'Elia, he was only chatting up underage girls on Snapchat. And there is a beautiful interview where he's talking about Snapchat and he went, yeah, but it all disappears. And this guy says to him, yeah, but you can do a screenshot and his face goes like this. And it was at that point his career ended. Oh, sorry. I mean,
Sorry about this.
sorry.
Do you fancy it's gone a bit colder?
I feel like my hair's not sweating anymore.
Yeah, I was
I'm
thinking
st-
about
I'm not-
turning the central heating.
Don't
on.
you touch that dial. I'm getting to a base level at the moment. We have to have some sorbet after this. Now,
I don't know where I put my cardie.
a poor woman had to ask if anyone had found a dog harness. And it
With or without the dog?
was, without. And somebody said, yes, we found the dog harness and the coat that the husband had put on the roof of the car before driving off. That entertained me as much as the woman who wanted to have a go at people and nick the kid's bike, but found out it left at his mate's house. No, why do women have lip filler? It looks like they have sausage lips. Hi, it's me, Jackie. Retro. Let me know. Get involved on the chat if you understand that one. Hi, hey, Jackie. You heard that reference? Jackie Sloan when she joined Big Brother.
Oh
It's
my
the first thing
God.
she did. She walked through the door and went, hi, it's me, Jackie.
Sylvester's mummy.
Yeah, no longer walk this earth.
Oh,
Good luck, Jackie.
but her lips will live on forever.
Now, there was a quite passive-aggressive posting about how a doctor's surgery was going to be closed this week because one of the doctors was ill. But I'd like to just make a point of saying, also, it was out beforehand, was it?
When? What year?
That's one of those reverse psychologies. The doctor's surgery is closed this week. Why was it open? I didn't think we did that post-COVID.
You don't get to see doctors today. They phone you up. Hello?
In a week's time, a 12-year-old would go, hello, I've just passed my medical degree. Oh, it sounds like stress. What's that noise? Nothing. Are you playing with My Little Pony? No. Sorry, based on a
Oh,
true
dear.
story. Now, I would say elephant in the room, but that's another story.
What? We've got an elephant.
Oh, that's on that page. That's in 3 points time.
I thought we had a cat.
No, Mother's Day hamper.
Yeah.
Now, you're not getting it because I don't love you this much, but I want you to name your price. In fact, everybody on the chat, get involved. So listen to the description of the hamper.
Okay.
Okay, and
Hold
then I
on.
want
When is Mother's Day? Soon?
was it last week?
I don't know.
I don't. Thank you for everything you do. I thought it was always the 23rd of March, but today is the 22nd. So it could still be tomorrow, but Mothering Sunday should be then
Sunday.
next Sunday.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay, whatever. Cheers, Mum. And so name this price.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, is this like The Price is Right?
This price is right. Okay. So it's a little bit like the skipping rope, which by the way has not moved price. I have looked up the skipping rope for those of you that are on skipping rope.
Oh, I don't want to skip and rope for Mother's Day.
Not
I
them
really
fucking
don't.
prices.
I really
I know
don't.
you'd rather the cash 65 quid get for real. So it's a white plastic hamper.
Plastic. Not even a wicker basket. Okay.
It is a wine glass with Mum written on it.
Yeah, all right.
It is a box of milk tray, about this big,
Okay.
and a bottle of rosé Black Label. Name that price. Come on, everybody.
Oh my God.
Come on. Black Label is quite a generic wine over here. I mean, do you know what? White Black Label is a nice Riesling. Actually, it gets a lot of
Black
rap.
Tower.
Black Table. Black
Black
Tower.
Tower.
Sorry.
That's
What am I-
like from the 70s. Black
Yeah.
Tower.
Yeah, hang on. I wrote down Black Tower, but Black Label, which is
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Sorry. I was thinking,
Yeah.
what would be a decent drink?
Get your
Yeah,
drinks
so
right.
a Black Tower, which is a German Riesling, but it's a very accessible drink. So no, Leona, 20 quid. Jason, $200. Have we got anybody on the other chat? Let's have, where's the fucking mouse? What have we got from Loz coming up? We have got 102.97. Very accurate there, Loz. Have we got any
I'm
more
going to
takers?
say 39.95.
Okay, it is £30.
Wow.
Oh, Louisa, 50. Too late. But hang on. I think Louisa's the nearest because I think New Zealand, I think you're UK in half. So that would make you 25. So that means you top over Leona, 25. Ding, 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 ding. You're a winner. I'm trying to do the New Zealand accent. Winner.
In
Yeah.
the shit.
In the shit. Stan's did in the shit. Sorry, Broken Wood Mysteries.
Oh, please tell us when they're
Very
coming
back.
back.
Yes, it was.
Oh, but with the handsome young lad.
Oh, I know, on seasons 1 to 4.
Yeah.
So
Before they
the
put that geeky
chocolates,
guy.
I would say, would be about 8 quid.
As much as that? I don't know.
A square box of Dairy milk. Dairy milk.
I
Put the
don't
wine
buy
down.
those because there's some I don't like. Well, there's one I
What
don't
do
like.
I win? Well, the hamper's on its way, but unfortunately, it would have cost £900 to have sent it to you. So instead, she had the chocolates, I had the wine, and we threw the glass in the recycling. It's what you would have wanted, Lou. Lauren, I call foul. Well, no offense, but if you, I think you're a little bit higher, aren't you? So it's you're by half. New Zealand's just under half. So you would have got better if you'd been a bit better at choosing.
Your fault.
Your guess would be better. No, Orange Jameson's is nice, sis. Don't ever offend me with that. No. Jameson's. Full stop.
That is like flavoured gin. People say to me, "Oh, have you tried the rhubarb gin?"
Oh.
No, I haven't, because Hendrick should be pure.
Mm-hmm. I take the cheapest, the largest, straight. Get your flavour out. Yes. So, would you like that for your Mother's Day present?
I'm going to think long and no.
Okay. Now, a red kite.
I don't want one of those either.
At this point, I should have brought it up. A red kite. So it's.
I want a Bentley. I don't want anything else. I want a Bentley.
A red kite is a type of bird, and it's the only bird really that's bigger
Than a Bentley?
than the one I hit the other day with my truck.
That's because you didn't hit a red kite.
No, so that's a red kite, and they put a lot of work, which by the way, I call foul. Now we're talking about birds. Hey! And then she put, yeah, fair call. I guess wash it. The red kite was seen locally, and the thing is, they've done a lot of conservation work to increase the population of red kites and trying to reintroduce it into its more local areas because it became very endangered. And I thought, I wonder what a red kite does. Okay, and it says mainly carrion and worms, dead animals. Mainly carrion and worms, but opportunistic and will take small mammals.
But you have to say...
So if any cat or terrier has been taken in your area and you've been affected by anything we've seen...
But red kites could be working for the council, cleaning the roads.
Well, there is a place up near Monmouth that you can go and you throw meat at them and they'll eat it, but not in a progressive way, as in you pay money to go to a sanctuary. And Loz has put beautiful bird, but you haven't said whether it's me or Mum.
Oh,
Hey.
my goodness.
Wales, load of them in Wales. Yeah, I know, that's what I just said, top of Monmouth. Right. And then someone's found, now this is what really disturbed me when I saw something, everyone's missing something at some point. Phone connected to charger found on the side of the road. So in my headline is house missing.
Will someone find it and give it back to us?
Someone's robbed my house. I don't know. I left my phone and my charger on site. Apparently they didn't like Hawaii. Hawaii. Let's have a look. Oh, hello up the road to Ed. Nice to meet you again. Lars, both of you, of course. Stop it, you smooth talker. Now another one, something found, not just so there's this was on the same forum on the same day.
And you have to remember, something has to be lost to be found.
Yeah.
So some people are very careless.
So in the same forum on the same day, there's somebody found a phone with a charger. 17 sheep found in the garden. Come on, you countryside! At which point they all tagged a guy, and I was like, "Oh yeah," and he went, "Just went and checked, not me." He seemed really pleased with himself. Now, turtle was spotted in one of the local rivers. Now, this is a strange one because usually, and it doesn't happen very often, it's once every couple of months that somebody will notice a terrapin or a turtle. It's very difficult for people to identify the difference when they're just seeing it a little bit.
Terrapins will bite you.
Well, they're not good for the local environmental infrastructure because they will kill a lot of the local fish and birds if the bird stays still and is at water level. And so you've got to really talk to them and distract them. And can't trust these turtles, man.
Was that Leonardo or?
Obviously, it's Michelangelo. Love Michelangelo. I wanted to marry him when I was younger. But yes, there was turtle. But I was really disappointed that it was just I've noticed a turtle. And it was, oh yeah, we've seen them in there before. None of the people came in with call the RSPB, RSPCA. They're killing our local wildlife. There's usually the minute you get a terrapin or anything shellbacked in local rivers. Oh, it's like having a bonfire on a summer's day. So shame on you, local people, for not doing anything about it. And then this is how I ended it with the elephant in the room. Fucking hell, I've still got 2 other sections to do. Sorry, guys. I had 2 weeks off. Sorry. I had 1 week off. This is my second week, sorry. So yes, so elephant in the room. Ray and Ed, I'm busy lambing at the moment, long days.
Oh, have you got lamb cam? I'd watch it.
Don't you keep your lamb pictures away. DM me pictures of lambs now.
Oh, I don't know if I should say it. I had 2 meetings today, and where I sit, there's a field of lambs.
And they expect you to pay attention as they're gambling past the window. Blackjack, poker. It wasn't missing for long. It only had to go to a house party. Oh. And then, Lord, thanks for that. I'm about to head away, and I forgot my phone and car charger. Got it now. Hey! Do you know what? I like to think.
Was it yours?
Was it yours? Yeah. We help. This show helps people. Thank you.
Yes.
I hope you have a delightful day in New South Wales. Be awesome, and let me know if you're going to continue with that thing we talked about. Truck driver. Shh. Sorry, no one knows. I mean, I do have a lot of watchers in Australia, but and then yes, elephant in the room. Now this bit really got me. Somebody said, has anyone been to this shop and bought a refurbished elephant? I meant to get there quicker, but you bought it before me. I was wondering if I could have it.
How rude.
And do you know what? No one replied. Because if you wanted to buy something,
why didn't you buy it?
Ring them up,
you know
reserve
what they
it.
Say? You snooze,
you lose. I mean, the elephant's never going to get this. But you could have rung them up, done a phone deposit over line on the phone line. There's many ways, not just to say, I am so important. I want that elephant.
But I'll get it when I want
I get it when I want it. I mean, the shop owner's trying to struggle, but no, that's fine.
Right.
That's fine. But I want that elephant, and I want that elephant now.
You know, I could have thought to myself, no, I'm not going to buy those golden glittery eggs.
But you did, Mum.
I'll wait till after Easter. But then there wouldn't have been any about.
We're so religious.
We have
a bowl of glittery gold eggs.
not
Some
for
of
religious
them look
reasons.
like they could have been laid by the golden goose, and others would have caused terrible, terrible.
But I wanted them, so I bought them.
Carpe
And that just tells
Eggum.
and that just says, if you want it, buy it. Don't think about it.
Stevie D, well, hello, girls. Long time no see.
Hey.
Right, okay. So we've got quite a few names to get through on the birthday section. So starting off with
Something Wall.
Dave Wall.
Dave Wall.
What, for next July?
Yeah,
Right.
It's his birthday
Every
every day.
Right, starting off with M5 Trunker, Martin Dean. Little Holly, thank you very much for being such an adorable little thing, and I can't believe you've grown up. My bears mate from back in Wales, Alexia Clifford. Australian Geordie Barker, who I knew from Sunrise et al. Jerry Shea, comedian, beautiful
Wow.
friend. Air Cadet herself of number 1223, second class private, Sandra Curtis.
Really?
Happy birthday, baby girl. Yeah, you'd think I'd know Alexia and Sandra would be on the same day because they knew each other. Ian Healy, Sparky from Scotland, sending much love. Jess Kaner, daughter of Jonathan.
Ooh.
Happy birthday, my love. Izzy from the festivals, happy birthday. Lou Stringer, fantastic, adorable friend and talented artist of the Beano and Dandy.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, really.
Beano, not Dandy. He does Bash Street. Harry Fawkes, friend from the festivals. Guess what he drives?
A truck.
Fawkes. And then last but not least, a friend who got in touch with me last year after having a dream about me, and I had a dream about her from Nagara Estate, Kelly Griffiths. Happy birthday. Pembrey Harpers.
How do you know it's her birthday then?
Because of the Book of Faces.
Oh,
I'm not that good a
right.
friend.
Hold on. The Facebook,
The Facebook,
as Provenza would say. And Jason, you should know that.
And that takes us on to TV and radio. So radio, always start with radio. So my Murder to Sleep to at the moment has definitely got to be Agatha Christie, a Poirot mystery, Death on the Nile. And Louisa, loving all the snorts. Just having a week off. It's like a regeneration thing. You're like, by the time you get to week 4, you're like, oh, here's another thing. So Death on the Nile, which is beautiful because I actually took a cruise, as you mentioned earlier, in Egypt on a boat similar size. And actually, the boat from the film Death on the Nile is now a Chinese restaurant at the top of the Nile.
Denial.
No, it's true. And then, as always, I listen to my Jace and PJ. Yes, PJ, I'm not onto the Lost section. But it's the Epic Tales, and they've been doing the story every day on the show of a guy who got given an experience for his birthday. You know, there's race a car,
climb a mountain, jump out of a plane.
That's the one.
Try and kill yourself in 1,000 ways.
His parachute didn't open.
Oh dear, oh dear.
So it was a tandem jump.
Oh.
Well, the parachute still didn't fucking open. So the tandem. He's so you've got the instructor behind you, and the guy reaches and because it was a birthday experience, all of his friends and family went to see it.
Oh,
he literally got everybody that he loved together so that he could die in front of them. And he saw the guy pull it, and it went up. And instead of going, it went up like that. So he pulled on the second one, and the second parachute also didn't. And they landed in a golf course. And he said it felt as though the world came to hit him. And how he survived. He survived.
Did the both of them?
Both of them survived.
Wow. Did they land in a bunker? Was it sandy?
I don't know, but you know, reason 9,621 not to do a parachute jump. Classic laws. I know, I can't have it. Roger, have I missed anything?
No.
Yeah, about 62 minutes of comedy.
Yep.
So yeah, that's that. And then TV wise, we did it.
We
did it. We sat down, we watched The Closer, straight onto Major Crimes. We did it before anything else. And it was like, next.
But we were really, really good, because what we could have done on Saturday night, knowing that we don't have to get to work on Sunday, we could have smashed through the last couple of episodes.
But we were on bottle 3, one eye.
But we said no.
We appreciate the work.
We will not smash through it and not remember it, because we couldn't remember it from the first time round, which would be silly. We savoured the last 2 episodes.
Oh, we've only got beautiful Carolina watching. Weekly Bazaar, Mrs. Weekly Bazaar.
Oh, hi.
Sorry, to try and explain it in short terms. No, missed anything. Only an hour.
And how are you never get back? What an experience.
Far out, that's crazy. I swear to God, if you go on Jason PJ on Spotify and you can scroll back to the beginning, and it's about January, February 20. When did coronavirus start? 2020? Yes.
Yeah.
COVID-19. Therefore, it's the next one. How long?
We are so on it tonight. Well, we're on the wine. That's why.
Yeah. So, but basically, it's a case of the. I mean, and the best thing is, all of his family watched it happen. So when he landed, until the people on the golf course called in the paramedics, they called 000, and that's their 999 in Australia.
Really?
Yeah. So they managed to get them to come over, and the fact is, they didn't know for those minutes
as to whether they were alive or dead.
And what would you assume?
Whoa, dead on arrival.
I mean, I turned up. I'd like, I wanted to people in tears.
Some people would be like that.
Yeah, I know. Roger, sorry I was in the pub with a tipsy wizard. That's all right. You can watch available on Catch Up. Ray, I'm glad you're back on the booze. No booze, Lucy shows don't have the glorious Lucy snorts or laughs. Oh man, I didn't think it was that different. Yeah, it is. Which means that we got to move straight on the minute we put Major Crimes on to bed. Death in Paradise. Which is based on a loose connection to Agatha Christie. Death in Paradise, which is a death in Saint Honoré. And yeah, it is brilliant. We're what, 3 episodes in?
Oh yes.
Can't talk about it
of the new series, because we redid the rerun from the first, and we didn't remember it.
We call that now a reboot.
A reboot.
We rebooted it.
We rebooted it.
Couldn't remember a thing about that either.
No.
But Ralph Little, I quite like Ralph Little. So yes, at the moment, Sergeant Castell is undercover. Now, in the meanwhile, I've managed to bosh through 2 seasons of the Netflix special Raising Dion.
Oh, awful program.
I've got a head go.
Absolutely.
Hang on, say goodbye to Loz.
Terrible.
Bye,
Loz.
Loz. What don't you like about it?
Oh, it's got children in it.
Well, that's Dion. I mean, I'm practically the kinder snatcher. When have I ever gone, I love this show, it's got a child in it, but the child's entertaining, he's actually
Oh,
got
no,
powers.
he's not.
I'm sorry, but if you've offered me time with your child and your child does not have superpowers, I lied about it the whole time.
No. They should be banned. All children should be banned. Only allowed out when they're 22.
So young. Yes, but what it does in Raising Dion is you get 8 episodes a season.
Too many.
Nothing happens. Episode 8, everything happens. You're like, oh! And because I did two seasons in one go, so then it went, everything happens, and now I'm like, when's the 3rd one?
At the end.
Let's have a look. I just finished watching the end of series 8 of The Blacklist. Oh my god. Now,
Don't tell us.
now hang on.
Because
Now
we
hang on.
might, if we watched.
We got as far as the cartoon episode, and it turned us off so much we stopped watching. So
Because that was
where were we?
COVID-y, wasn't
That was
it?
COVID. Yes, so Ray Turner, see you, Loz, have a good one. So yes, goodbye to the Australians, Antipodean, but no, Louise is still there. But no, it's The Blacklist. We watched it, we enjoyed it. It went a bit shit. Then we had a break, and then it got good again. And there was, I think it was a little bit like 24, but it was the 17th time she got herself in trouble,
Yeah,
and you're like, oh.
You know,
I can't be
when they
familiar
did the
with this.
cartoony bit, what have we watched where every now and again they'd throw in a singing one?
Well, personally speaking, Buffy, legend.
But we've had a few where
But a few where
they've
it's
done the singing.
the musical episode is something that any TV series, when it gets to about season 7 or 8, they
Yeah.
feel comfortable enough.
To entertain.
But with this one, they suddenly they were in the middle of filming and they went, shit, COVID's come in. We have to go home. Everyone, put down what you want to do. We've got to go home. And somebody went, hey, I've got $5 in my pocket. Let's get an animation done. And it was the shittest animation. No offense to the person who did it, but I doubt that we're going to meet. And I also doubt my opinion's got anything to do with your
No.
employability in the future.
No.
This is, in fact, I'm not even going to type into TripAdvisor any comments regarding your
Awful. Awful episode.
It was shit. It was
Terrible.
so shit. But that's how far we got, Ray, by the way.
After that, we thought, no.
I loved the the cartoon episode. It was a great way to complete the show with COVID. I mean, yes.
Really?
I mean,
Really?
or could they have waited?
Do you
and
know
did a
it would
good
have
job?
been better
If they did it by Zoom,
Yeah,
which is like
and have them on the phone. It would have been better. A radio version.
no, staged. Like Michael Sheen and David Tennant. They could have done it like that.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah. They have no imagination.
So that wraps it up. Okay, I know we've run over by 10 minutes, but I want to thank everybody for getting in on the chat. So where have we had? We've had tonight we've been watching Canada.
Canadian.
So we've had I think Luke, I think you're Ontario. So Ontario, Indiana.
Ontario. I have relatives in Ontario.
Okay, Ontario or Ontario. I'm to
It's
apologise.
Ontario.
Ontario. Okay, Indiana, Swansea, New South Wales, just outside Melbourne, and then New Zealand. Sorry, Lou, that's going to be a bit all-encompassing, but you know, you're the smallest of them. But yes, thank you so much for everyone getting involved. Oh, and Michael in Seattle. I forgot about you as well, darling.
Oh my! What about Jason?
I said Indiana.
Oh, right, okay.
Come on, I'm a Drop Club member, family member. Of course, I'm going to say Indiana. But yes, thank you ever so much, everybody. You've been absolutely delightful. Now, make sure you save it. Okay, so we've got North Devon as well. Don't forget we've got the sticks. Sorry, Ed.
Oh, there's a time difference.
The time difference, the time lag up the 361. All that said, come back to the blacklist. It has some serious plot twists. But I think we've given it long enough that we could.
We'll get Death in Paradise out of the way first, so we're happy.
And then we got Mrs. Maisel, spoiler alert.
And then we'll go back to the depressing blacklist.
What was his name? Something like Marmaduke or something. Was
No,
it
it
Raymond
was
Radford?
Raymond Redmond.
Raymond
or
Redmond.
not Redmond.
So anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I hope you have been awesomely entertained. I can't speak tonight.
Awfully glad we were here.
Trying to bring up the YouTube video while speaking. Sorry, guys. But yes, have a lovely evening, everybody.
Yes.
Take care of yourself, and I'll see you
Yes.
next week for show 2 of 4.
We haven't said thank you to people.
Well, that's why the bit's on the thing.
Okay.
A big thank you to Stephen Tonks, to Nick and Merv. Obviously, sending a big love out to the Poddy family, which is Mavanwi and Mel.
Yeah.
And a big thank you to all the Poddies watching as well. Thank you so much. And of course to Lizzie, Leona, Amanda, Elizabeth, Mervyn, Mary and Ray,
Chris
and
Peter.
Peter. Okay, so yes, thank you very much, everybody. Sending big love to you all.
Love you, Noel.
Wash your hands, and I'll see you next Tuesday.
And I'll see you next week.
Sorry.
And we promise to be equally as naughty as we are today.
Thank you, everybody. God, I've been doing this for 2 years now.
Yeah. Is it 2 years?
2 years.
Oh my God. We still can't remember the first bit. If we replayed it, we would never ever know.
No.
Very
I
short
think
memories.
it's coming up to my 2-year anniversary because it's March, which is when the World came close
Did you ever
down.
hear from Big World Small Talk? Alex?
Yeah.
That's how this started, wasn't it?
Yep. Bye, everybody.
Bye. We love
See you
you all.
again.
We
Make sure
need
you
you
send
to
me any
watch.
news stories. Bye.